Hi guys, it's VI Life with Kelly, and I am coming to you now with part 2 of the reaction video that I did over the Thanksgiving weekend. At the end of that video, I was talking to you guys about what I thought about Summer Walker's new album, and I was going to go into talking about
One face centered.
Key Member Exposed. Hold on, guys.
Face centered. Speech off.
Okay, I was gonna go into Key Member Exposed on Kesha Kaylee's YouTube channel. She's an Atlanta creator, YouTuber, OG. And anyway, my iPad went into updating, so we got cut off. So let's jump right into it. Before I start talking about that, I wanted to tell you guys that I just recently went through a breakup, so keep me uplifted in your prayers. It's really rough going through breakups during the holidays, but I feel like I'd rather do it now than to go into the new year or at the top of the year having a breakup. Then I'd rather go into my new year fresh, dressed like $1,000,000. Okay, put on my all blue chucks. Okay guys, but yeah, so I'm going through a breakup right now. So me and Frito-Lay didn't make it, guys. I had to let Chester Cheetah go. I had to let the Cheeto Puffs go. I had to let the Flamin' Hot, the white cheddar, the original. I had to let the Flamin' Hot Fritos go. Like I had to choose me. And the thing is, guys, the straw that broke the camel's back is finding out that, yes, indeed, the products contain pork, guys. I was like, you lied to me. You lied. And I can't come back from lies, guys. It's really difficult for me to never, ever compromise your values. Just don't. And just know, just as much as you enjoyed what you had, believing that it was what it was, you'll enjoy the level up. God has more. Okay, guys, so let's get into it. So I was telling you guys on the Summer Walker album and her, background as far as her very public viral breakup, where she's at now. She's a mom of a son. I was telling you guys about how good it is to admit what you're going through, your feelings, so you can get past them. And so then I was going into telling you guys about how much it is that I enjoy. I enjoy an album of empowerment. And I love Beyonce. And for all of you all who are Beyonce sensitive, this might be the moment where you want to skip for a few minutes. But I love Beyonce. I always have the energy, everything. I'm a person that's gone to several of her concerts, enjoyed every last minute. The Lemonade album, not so much. That's where she lost me. I took a sharp left turn. I really haven't came back because I understand being devastated. I understand going through, situations you could never expect, never dream of. I get all of that. I don't like issuing people power they should have never had. Period. Like, I don't like it when you're ready to kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're ready to, jump off the bridge because this person failed you, whatever, deceived you, and so on and so forth. So Lemonade, no, that was not my jam. That was not my movement. And so like with Summer Walker, it's like, I appreciate when Mary J. Blige was going through her situation, I appreciated her comeback and her fight. The acknowledgement of what it was, but the acknowledgement of her superiority. Like, yeah, this happened, but No, that's not the end of me. Matter of fact, that's the beginning of the new woman that you'll never, ever get a chance to XYZ. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. Trust me, I relate. You know, I'm not speaking as a woman who doesn't relate to being promised so much and given so little and making life altering decisions based on those promises, you know, based on that commitment. Like, trust me when I say I have been there, but it's like, no, I'm going to take my power. I'm going to let you keep. I'm not going to allow you to transfer your sickness, your disease, your mental illness, whatever it is, your lack thereof. No, you keep your lack. I'm going to keep me. And in fact, I'm going to level up. And I'm going for the promises God has given to me. Because, you guys, it's like reliving it forever. When you put it on vinyl, when you put it on wax, when you put it out there, you know, upload it, it's like, you know, I don't know, you get to that point, and maybe that's what this was. Maybe this album was therapy for her. It's like she put it all in there, and now it's done. And I'm looking forward to the third album. Honestly, that's where I'm at. She put that all in that number 2, and now we on number 3. And number 3 should be incredible. I really feel that's what it's going to be. Because number 3 is going to be prayerfully the enlightenment of Summer Walker, the evolution of Summer Walker, the woman that I always was, am, are. Right? The manifestation of this person. Conscious. You know what I'm saying? Consciously moving into their own and controlling their reality, meaning that we're not making any more decisions based on another human being's promises, right? Just like we don't move in business like that. We have contracts, right? We discuss things, we highlight terms, we go into agreements, secure to the best, you know, to the best of ourselves. And then if there's any discrepancy, you know, then we can go into arbitration or, you know, lawyer up and go from there. But it's understood. So what I'm saying is, there's definitely some songs on the album that I enjoy. The one called Unloyal with Ari Lennox, it gives me Erykah Badu vibes all day. There's a few songs on her album I could see a remix or a feature, like dropping it. There's a song on her album I could see Rihanna on. It sounds like her. There's another song on her album that reminds me of Jhené Aiko. I could see that. Like, she definitely could take this album through the roof. Like, she could go on tour, have those guest appearances, do live remixes, do a live album. That would be dope, especially if she did the comeback. Like, okay, you plummeted us, you hit us with all the raw, oh my God, I can't believe all of that, but then flip the script and remix that thing live. I'm there for that. I want a ticket to that, because that's going to take me and put me where I need to be on top. You know what I mean? When I finish with an album, I don't want to feel depleted. I want to feel increased. I want to go through the fullness of a situation. I don't want to be left at a high or a low. I want to be so balanced and so progressive that it's like, I know you and I know me, and that's what it was, and that's what it is. And next, you know what I mean? So as far as, you know, the tattooing of the man's name on her forehead and la la la, I mean, who's to say what is too soon for whomever? As far as I understood, correct me if I'm wrong, put it in the comments down below, right? She and London on the Track had been broken up since while she was pregnant. So, I mean, her child is like 1, I think now, or close to 1 now. So, that's almost 2 years. You know, this is a breakup that's been on a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? So for, God rushes in what we need. This is true. Sometimes we go through devastating breakups, whatever, and God will bring in that friendship, that comfort, that healing. He blesses us through each other. So who's to say, this could be the love of her life. I was watching a reaction video with Clarence NYC talking about, is Queen a homewrecker, which is a different person. That's the girl who sings Medicine. And that was a lengthy video. It was a viral video, and they're in a relationship. I didn't know that. And they talked very transparently about their beginnings and the fact that both of them were coming out of 5-year relationships, marriage, what have you, when they began their platonic friendship, just based on a commonality, based on caring, sympathizing, empathizing with each other's. It was like, this bond, like, oh my God, yes. And sincerely understanding that we just can't turn love off for people we shared 5 years of ourselves, people we thought forever with. And so from there on, it just kept translating, transforming into this union, into a child. They have a son now. They're full blown together in love. Who knows? I don't know. I don't follow them, so they may be married by now. I don't know how old this story is. It has to be a while ago, though. But what I'm saying is, life goes on. Like, the only ones who are putting time frames on love and how soon to move into that capacity are human beings. Nature doesn't follow that rule. Every year, we're going to have 4 seasons. These trees, the leaves are going to fall off and the leaves are going to come back. The birds are going to fly south and they're going to come back. I mean, the grass is going to go brown and then it's going to come back. Like, things are going to happen in nature. They move right along. I mean, they really do. Mama birds teaching their babies to fly every single, day. The ones that make it, and they keep going. And the ones that didn't make it, they're gone. You don't see no mama bird coming back. She don't even look back for that baby. She take the rest of them and keep going, guys. Now, that might sound kind of brutal. But nature, they're not crying over no spilled milk. They got to win, baby. They got to keep, they said, what is it? The living can't be concerned with the dead. You know what I'm saying here? I hope you guys are getting what I'm saying. Like, there's no need to be sitting at the cemetery all day. You on this side of the coin, and it's the same thing with love. The sooner you are able to identify your part in a situation, forgive yourself, and accept that you guys weren't a match. Just keep it simple. Not all of this, you did me like this on purpose. You never had good intentions from the beginning. I don't care if that is really the truth. It's, y'all are not a match. It's over. And let me do my work on me so that I can rush in what I need, love, and what matters, so that I can enjoy the rest of my life. Okay, guys, so that's my thoughts about that. Summer Walker. Okay, Kaylee, Kesha Anderson, Miss Spellman herself, OG YouTuber, Kesha Anderson, right? She's been doing Keyvember Exposed because she has spent quite a few years in turmoil in just public relationships. People have made a lot of videos about her, basically, talking about her personal life, her relationships. They've come up with whatever they've come up with. So this month was all about her speaking up for herself and confronting everything that's been said, because she said being nice and thinking she could collaborate and talk about things on different people's platforms and thinking that, oh, I just stay positive and keep doing what I'm doing on my channel and that stuff will go away. she said it didn't work. And had she nipped the things in the bud at the beginning, then, you know, she wouldn't have found herself in the situations that she's found herself in. Because when people want to create a narrative and speak on your behalf, and when you don't, then that becomes, you know, the truth. That becomes, you know, what people know of you, because you failed to represent yourself. I was watching her video and I was like, her videos, and I was like, wow, that is me all day. People have said whatever they want to say about me privately amongst each other. Things have happened in friendships and with family, just across the board. And I am such a non-confrontational person. And I'm such a rational person that I just cannot stand to be with the back and forth, especially with people who don't pay my bills and I benefit them more than they benefit me, right? It's like, I got other things to do than to spend this 15 minutes with you, or to justify or try to defend foolery. Like, I am who I am. I live who I am every day. How you doing? Right. So, unfortunately, though, because the power of the tongue is what it is, it can transform your image. If you have a collective of individuals who want to paint the picture of you and deceive others, if you're not there, if those people don't have the relationship with you to say, well, no, I spend time with her all the time, I talk to her all the time, I see her all the time. If you're down to a memory, maybe at best, or a hope, because they have nothing to draw from. So all they have these collectives of conversations and perspectives about you, and you're nowhere to be found. So bow, guilty as charged. So I felt her on saying, from now on going forward, I am going to take a couple of minutes to address things, because I am, you know, the final say on who I am, and not these consensus, and not these other vloggers channels that's living off me, you know, and attempting to try to ruin my career, my hard work, my legacy, whatever it is. It's sick, right? So I'm cool with that. You know, I get from a lot of people, they're thankful that she's doing it because they were really tired of her not talking about things. And I get from her that she's like, this is my personal real life over here, and I shouldn't have to explain and justify anything that's going on in my personal real life, regardless of my platform, regardless of the fact that this is a lifestyle channel, and regardless of the fact that I have opened up my family so much to you all. I shouldn't have to do anything I don't want to do anything, discuss anything that I'm not ready to discuss, whatever, right? So for me, I actually enjoyed watching her channel when she brought her boyfriend into the play. I really loved their videos. You can find plenty of my comments on their videos from like 4 years ago, when they did all the pranking videos. They were going out together a lot. Just watching them be in love, from them, you know, having their babies, celebrating birthday. Like, really, I found it to be enriching. And I really felt like I love being happy for people. I was like, it feels like it's me, you know. And so I hated to see the shift, though, when, you know, the scandal came about. And I remember saying, because they were like debating on taking him off the channel. People were really upset when she had changed the channel to, you know, the two of them. And then, you know, people were wanting explanations, like, what are these rumors, what's going on, you know, the scandal came about. And I remember commenting like, the best thing I could say is focus on what y'all do best, and this too shall pass. You know, it's like, you're gonna have to talk about it, because you're going to have to train your audience to understand that you're living your life and rolling with these punches as it comes. And as your supporters, they need to understand that you are taking it one day at a time. You're trying to figure this thing out 1 minute at a time. This is new for you, just like it's new for them. And this is your real life. These are your children's father. You know, you have real love in your heart, and you have a part to play in the scandal your own self. So it's like, I can't point all the fingers at other people. I can't throw this man away I just created a whole life with. I don't want to. That wasn't, I see him forever with this person. Like, it was so many things that, you know, needed to be said. There were so many things going on, like, so much. And so, you know, I don't know. Sorry, guys. It was brutal. It was brutal, and it got to the, it got, golly, sorry, guys. I'm getting a lot of alerts. Let me turn this off. Tinder, speech off. Tinder. Okay, guys. So, it was a lot going on, and it was hard to watch, because the comments were just so, you know, loaded. You know what I mean? And, you know, it was just getting to that point where she was just like, okay, I'm losing a lot of subscribers because I'm not talking about this, and I really don't know what to say or handle this right now. You know, so much backlash, and the focus was like, you're Kesha Anderson. You don't put up with no mess. Why would you let this man take you? And it all boiled down to, like she said, had she nipped it in the bud at the beginning, a lot of this with her true supporters would have not gone the way it had gone. But we take away people's human card when life hits and don't allow them the time and space they need to process everything, to even know. So anyway, you know, I liked that her boyfriend started his own channel. I thought that was cool. They were doing a lot of cooking together, which was really nice. And I thought he was going to focus on his journey as an artist, and kind of like show us what his goals were, as far as if he was going into being a producer and an artist, or like whatever. He had started a clothing line and this and that. I thought he was going to kind of like take us on a journey and show us what he goes through, as far as, you know, bringing his ideas, you know, to fashion and bringing that to life. And then I thought he was going to do a lot of cooking and stuff, like film him, you know, self-cooking dinner, lunch, breakfast for, you know, him and Kesha, the girls. Like, I was envisioning something like that, you know. But the more backlash and the more complicated the scandals became, you know, it just took over. So I don't know. Vlogmas is getting ready to start for December. So, you know, that's its own focus, as far as getting ready for the holidays, holiday shopping, decorations. Like, you know, everyone tries to vlog like every single day. So I'm actually, this is my first year that I'm actually going to be participating in Vlogmas. So definitely stay tuned for that. I want to post, my goal is to post like every single day. I used November to see, like, I wanted to see how far I was going to get, and then work out the kinks, like, why didn't I vlog every day? I will say the key to vlogging or putting up content every single day is actually jotting down those notes. When you get those thoughts like, oh, I need to do a video for this, you need to write that stuff down, because when you sit down in front of this camera, you get so distracted And the next thing you know, you don't do a video. Your energy may be up, it may be down, whatever. And you'll be like, dang, what was the videos that I said I was gonna do? You'll kind of miss the spin. So you should just like write down the name of these videos you want to do, and then kind of put a few details with like do an outline. And then that's when you can just every day like boom, okay, I'm doing this video, and then get it popping. Or make it a point to, you know, get those pictures in, get that quick content in, and bow, 31 days later you're at the new year and you made it through Vlogmas. So Vlogmas, girl, Vlogmas, guys. So that's my commentary on those two ladies and everything like that. The next video you're about to see is the video that I promised I was gonna do a reaction on, which is Queen Paris and Maud the God's turn on and turn off video. So yeah, I'm also gonna do another reaction to the two of them when Queen Paris is letting him know that she's interested in him. This is gonna be interesting because remember, I actually did a video on this too, where I talked about why shooting your shot never works, like why women should never do that. And I talked about how to ride the fine line as far as, you know, you do the things that let the man know that it's available if he wants it, but you don't cross the line. It never works out. And if it does, it's like always confusing in that relationship because you never quite get this man into you the way you want him to, or to pursue you the way you want and need him to, because it's always like you went for him, like you chose him, so he accepted it, rather than it was he chose you and you wanted it. But we'll talk about that later, guys, because this will end up being an hour-long video, and I was trying to make it like 15 minutes. All right, guys, see you in the next video. In
Speech on.
5, 4,
Centered.
3, 2,
Stop recording video.
1.
Button.